All right, welcome back to the next tutorial video where we left off exactly where we ended in the last one on the dashboard view, and we are just going to explore some of the capabilities you have within this view. So let's go right in. We've already seen the reserving for a call-in function. There's this button right next to it, more actions, where if I click on it, let's say I wanted to mark some of these spots unavailable for the 6 a.m. tour. Let's say I wanted to mark 2 spots unavailable for whatever reason. I don't want 2 spots to be able to be reserved by end users or anyone else. I can go ahead and click this and I can mark 2 spots unavailable just like that, and you'll be able to see the little X's filled in letting you know that 2 spots have been marked unavailable. You can always go back and change it and unmark them, so that way all spots are back to normal and available. So this gives you the flexibility to manually come in here and mark as many spots as you need unavailable for whatever reason. There are also a few, so if I go to Friday, there are also a few capabilities we have up here. For example, if we wanted to search for a specific user, we could open that up and search for the name of a user, and what will come up are the tours where this name is found, which can come in handy if you're looking for a specific person. We can filter by our tour guide, so if you just wanted to see Bob Green's tours, you can filter by Bob and see what kind of tours he has coming up. If the following tabs, the other capabilities we have, these are just what you prefer in your view here. So if we wanted to expand this view and give us more space, then we can go ahead and do that. It's the same UI, just expanded full screen. If we wanted to, instead of this list view here, if we wanted to go to a more grid-like view, then we can go ahead and click that grid view button, and what will show are the same. Let me go into collapse mode. What will show are these same reservations, but you'd be able to see the names and what was reserved right up front. And instead of those emojis representing the number of spots available, we now have these rows which represent the number of spots available. So let's go back into list view. If we wanted to print Bob Green's tours, if we wanted to print Bob Green's tours, we can simply filter by Bob and we can click on this print, which will go ahead and show us, or which will go ahead and take us to a screen that we can print. There are no reservations there, so let's filter on John Doe instead. And let's go to print. And yes, you'll be able to basically print this tour sheet that you can bring with you to mark people, you know, down on site, who has gotten there, who you're still waiting for, etc., etc. So that can come in handy. And for the most part, that concludes the capabilities that you might wish to use on this screen.